Welcome to the Dublin Unified School District's new student enrollment information presentation. We're excited to help guide you through the process of enrolling your student for the upcoming school year. Agenda. Today, we'll walk you through everything you need to know about enrolling your student into Dublin Unified School District. Whether you're new to the district or simply need a refresher, this presentation will provide the details to ensure a smooth enrollment process. Our agenda for this presentation will be as follows. 1. District overview. 2. Enrollment process. 3. Health forms and requirements. 4. Transfer information. 5. What to expect from TK and kindergarten. 6. Review. Let's get started. Dublin Unified School District, DUSD, schools. DUSD proudly serves students across a number of school sites, ensuring academic excellence and fostering a supportive learning environment. The district consists of multiple elementary, middle, and high schools, as well as alternative learning programs. Our schools include elementary schools, Amador Elementary, James Doherty Elementary, Dublin Elementary, Frederickson Elementary, John Green Elementary, Kolb Elementary, and Murray Elementary. We also have Cottonwood Creek, a TK through 8th grade school, and 2 middle schools, Wells Middle and Fallon Middle. For high school students, we offer Dublin High and Emerald High. For alternative learning, we provide education through York Alternative Learning Center and Dublin Adult Education. Please know that the York Alternative Learning Center is only available to DUSD students. Now that you know more about our schools, let's discuss how to determine if your child is eligible for enrollment. Transitional kindergarten or kindergarten. To enroll your child in DUSD, they must meet the following age requirements. Transitional kindergarten or TK, your child must be 4 years old on or before September 1st. For kindergarten, your child must be 5 years old on or before September 1st. First-time U.S. enrollment families, grade level placement criteria. If your child is enrolling in school in the U.S. for the first time, grade placement will be determined solely by their birth date in accordance with California Ed Code and DUSD policy. For more specific details, please refer to the grade level placement criteria chart on our website to find out what grade your child will be placed in. Once your student is enrolled and has been in school for at least one full trimester, you may request an academic acceleration review. This review takes into account several factors, including your child's academic performance, their social-emotional readiness, and recommendations from their teacher. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please reach out to the site principal. Let's move on to how to begin the enrollment process. How do I enroll my new student? Enrolling your child in DUSD is a simple 2-step process. If you are new to DUSD and are enrolling your student for the upcoming school year, you'll just complete the steps below. Step 1, gather your documents. Step 2, create your account and apply online. Please note that your student must already be living in the DUSD boundaries in order to enroll. Please also refer to our website for the dates that the enrollment window is open each year. Required documents. Before you start the online application, make sure you have gathered the following required documents. Health history form, which is linked on our registration page on our DUSD website. Oral health assessment, which is only needed if your student is a kindergartner. Please note, this form is not due at the time of registration, but is due in May of their kindergarten year. This form can also be found on our DUSD website. A withdrawal form. This form is only needed for grades 7th through 12th and only if your student is transferring from a non-DUSD school. Transcripts. That is only if your student is in grades 7 through 12. An IEP or 504 plan. Only if your student currently has an IEP or 504 plan. 2 proofs of residency that display the parent or guardian's name and address. Birth certificate or adoption record, current immunization records, parent or guardian government-issued photo ID, Guardianship documentation, only if applicable. Guardianship documentation is legal documentation that identifies full-time guardianship from the parent, licensed foster agency, or group home representative, or California Superior Court appointed legal guardian. Let's dive a little deeper into the specifics. Proof of residency requirements. To establish residency in DUSD, families must provide two of the following: current PG&E bill or verification of service connection, current cable or internet bill, current water bill or verification of service connection, current Amador Valley Industries trash bill, current social services documents, property tax payment receipts, current rental property contract, lease agreement, or payment receipts, current pay stub, correspondence from a government agency like voter registration forms or military transfer orders. Please note, we do not accept purchase agreements, lease agreements with future move-in dates, or commercial addresses as verifications of residency. Please also note that all documents must be submitted in PDF format. No photos or videos of the documents will be accepted. McKinney-Vento. The McKinney-Vento Act helps ensure students experiencing homelessness can receive public education without barriers. If your family is experiencing homelessness and cannot provide proof of residency, please contact our district social worker, Viviana Flores, before beginning your enrollment to help ensure a smooth registration process. Please see her contact information below. Co-residency affidavit. A co-residency affidavit form is required to be submitted when you and your student live in a place 7 days a week where your name does not appear on the deed, lease, rental agreement, or any other official residency documentation. Please note that a parent must be present when returning the forms to the school. The co-residency affidavit form can be found on our website. The primary resident, owner, or leaseholder must provide all of the following documents: a complete utility bill showing their name and address, a driver's license or state-issued ID with the current address, a current mortgage statement, lease agreement, grant deed, property tax bill, or rental agreement. This document must show both the lease beginning and ending dates and the names of all occupants. Additionally, the parent or guardian of the student must provide one of the following documents that show both the parent or guardian's name and current address: a driver's license or state-issued ID, vehicle registration, a recent payroll stub, W-2 tax documents, or social services documents. Make sure you have these documents ready when you submit the affidavit with your student's school of residence. Caregiver affidavit. If your student is attending DUSD and is living in the home of another adult while the parent is residing elsewhere, a caregiver affidavit is required. Both the parent and the caregiver must be present when the forms are signed and returned to the school. If the parent cannot attend, a notarized letter stating who the guardian is will be accepted in place of their presence. The caregiver must provide two of the following forms of residency verification: a driver's license or state-issued ID with a current address, a complete utility bill such as PG&E, water, or cable showing the name and address, a mortgage statement, lease agreement, grant deed, property tax bill, or rental agreement, vehicle registration with the caregiver's name and current address, a recent payroll stub with the caregiver's name and current address, a W-2 tax document with the caregiver's name and current address, or social services documents showing the current address. Please make sure the necessary documents are ready when submitting the caregiver affidavit. Immunization details. Please ensure that a copy of your student's current immunization records is uploaded with the online application. All immunizations must be completed before the first day of school. Our health services team will review records and contact families if necessary. Your student will only be able to attend school if all immunizations are current and submitted. Health forms. To complete your student's enrollment process, the following health forms are required. Health history form, required. This form includes important details such as food allergies, special medical considerations, and general student information. This form does not need to be filled out by a doctor. The parent or guardian may fill this form out. Medication authorization and consent form is only needed if it applies to your student. If your child requires any of the following medications at school, please complete the appropriate form as well as obtain a doctor's signature. EpiPen, diabetes-related medicines, asthma and inhaler usage, or over-the-counter medication. Please ensure these forms are submitted as part of the enrollment process. These forms can be found on our DUSD website. Step 2. Create your account. Now that all of your documents are gathered together in PDF format, you are ready to begin your application process. If you are a new family to DUSD, you will need to create an account. You will find the link to begin on our website's registration tab under New Families Registration. If you have an existing account, sign in to add a new student. Select grade and apply. As you continue through the application, select the appropriate school year and grade level you are registering for. Then, enter your new student's information, upload the documents as they are asked for, and complete the application. What happens next? Once online enrollment is complete and all required documents have been submitted, your assigned school will contact you before the first day of school. School sites will provide information about teacher assignments and schedules via email. If you have any questions after completing the enrollment process, please contact your school of residence. Transfers. DUSD offers options for both intra-district transfers and inter-district transfers. Intra-district transfers. Intra-district transfers enable DUSD students attending one DUSD school to request a transfer to a different DUSD school. Please note that there is only one intra-district transfer window each year. Dates and links to the forms will be available on our website when the window is open, typically around January. Transfers are not guaranteed and are only approved if there is a space or program availability in the grade level at the requested school when the transfer window closes. If approved, the intra-district transfer would not be granted until the following school year. The parent or guardian must submit a request from their email that is on file with DUSD. Inter-district transfers. Families seeking to transfer into or out of DUSD must follow specific guidelines, which can also be found on our website. What to expect in TK and kindergarten. To prepare and ensure that your child is ready for TK or kindergarten, we assess readiness based on the following readiness skills. 1. Social emotional skills. Understanding sharing and turn-taking, expressing needs appropriately, following rules, routines, and limits, engaging in interactive play, listening and following directions, focusing on a task for 10 to 15 minutes independently. 2. Cognitive academic development. Recognizing and writing their name, engaging in art and music activities, counting to 10 and identifying numbers 1 through 30, showing interest in letters, sounds, and rhyming words, sitting attentively for a story. 3. Motor skills. Holding scissors correctly and cutting shapes, using crayons, markers, and pencils, bouncing a ball, hopping, skipping, and jumping. Reminders. Please label all clothing, backpacks, and lunchboxes. Pack a healthy snack and remind your child not to share food due to allergies. Establish a designated space at home for school materials. Keep your child home if they are sick. Please check DUSD guidelines for details. Attendance matters. At DUSD, we are committed to ensuring academic excellence for all students. Maximizing your child's achievement begins with prioritizing consistent school attendance. That being said, please keep your child home from school if they have runny nose, thick green or yellow mucus with a fever, severe congestion or wheezing, rash, unknown origin or contagious, fever, of 100 degrees or greater, diarrhea, vomiting, severe headache, lice, or conjunctivitis. Questions? If you need further assistance, please contact your School of Residence or our Equity, Inclusion, and Student Support Department at 925-828-2551. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to welcoming your student to Dublin Unified School District.